if they just stop playing hero ball. I don't understand. It's why my dad is a man, winner. As a fan, loser. Can't handle it. Can you imagine? Oh, we'll just give up a first rounder in 2020 to move up this year. Why? Why? Stop winning.
If you don't have to, yeah. On that note, it's funny you say that, Doug. I got a question for you on that with the Giants.
Sure.
Is there part of you, and I was thinking this yesterday, is there a part of you that looks at the Giants season and with how great Saquon looks, I know you wanted a quarterback, I get it,
Yep.
but is there a part of you that looks at that and says, you know what, they drafted Saquon, this guy's going to be damn good. So you don't even care.
I love Saquon.
He's been great.
He's almost as good as a human being, like as a kid, as he is a player. Like he's just super likable, super nice. You know, like I love him. He's a great player. But Mike, if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a chance. There's no roadmap to winning in this league without a quarterback. The Giants are going to go into next season without a succession plan, or we're going to have to give up assets, which hurts them down the line to move up to get the quarterback. None of it made sense. I'd feel better right now if I had Sam Darnold than I do Saquon Barkley, because at least I'd go, okay, here's my guy. And make no mistake about it, Sam Darnold's transition to the league would have been a lot easier with the Giants with the weapons they have than it is the Jets. All right, Robbie Anderson and Quincy Enunwa, that's no great shakes. So no, Mike, it doesn't matter.
I was just curious just because of how great of a season he's had. I mean, he looks pretty damn good.
Cool. Like I've said it on the air, if he doesn't get hurt, he's going to camp. He's a transcendental talent. I don't argue. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't get the right to... It's like putting whipped cream and cherries in the bowl when you don't have any ice cream underneath. What the hell's the point? What do you do? You're just goofing around. Let's go to Pat, 97.1. What's up, Pat?
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
Talk to me, bud.
Hey, I'm on team one. I got a couple different reasons. I
Sure.
think I'll pick my reason two was because, you know, it's not, I don't care, I mean, be sure the first round pick, but it's every other pick after that, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and all that after that. But also, they all say, well, we got to see if Patricia can coach. Well, you hired him to coach, so who cares if they win the game this week? We know you guys think he can coach, so who cares if they win yesterday? Like you said, with Stafford and them, they knew that field was in terrible shape. All it takes, and they're their future, supposedly, you know, Stafford and Slayer, their future, that field was in horrible shape. All it takes is one time, and there goes his knee, there goes something else.
Yeah.
That's the way it would happen in the line. It's not like...
Hey, let me ask you a question. Then I'll let you continue, Pat. True or false? It could have just as easily been Stafford getting carted off that field needing shoulder surgery as it was Ziggy, right?
Exactly.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing playing him? You knew the field. It wasn't like, hey, we walk out here at 3 o'clock here trying, oh, this field's in bad shape. Just put him, hey, he's not playing. Why would you play your future quarterback that you've got on the roster paying all this money for 2020 or 21, 22, and you see what kind of shape it's in? And yeah, those teams that are playing on it, but you're not playing for nothing. You're not playing for the Super Bowl. You're not playing for the playoffs. You're playing for the future. You got your new coach. You got your quarterback. You got your defensive back. Just mail it in and say, let's go. Let's get our second round picks and third, fourth, and fifth round picks.
All right, and again, no one's taking totally healthy players and scratching. Stafford was on that injury report. The broadcast talked about how he didn't look 100%. Shouldn't have played him. Slay was on that injury report. Why'd you play him? See, I can deflate any of your straw man arguments out there if you're on Team Dudley. I'm not going to my team saying, fellas, we need to suck today. No one's doing it. I'm not going to Stafford going, Matt, listen, do me a favor. You now the only ones who know. I'm not saying that. That's a straw man argument. You do what any team does who doesn't want to win. You put a lineup out there they can't win, no matter how hard they try. Sign the Atlanta Hawks. This is what you do. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. They won, they screwed themselves, you move on. But next week will be the same thing. There's no reason...
In 1 mile, make a U-turn.
10-degree weather, snowstorm, for me to want this team to win. But that's all right. You'll be the same people calling in who go, damn, I wish we could take Nick Bosa. Yeah, well, You did it to yourself. Oh, man. Can we take Greedy Williams out of LSU? No. No, you can't. Because you did it to yourself. That's the folly. Now, like, I didn't get a chance to talk to Doug about it. He was in a hurry getting out of here. But it was like, Doug, you're the king of mock drafts. You love this stuff. You're turned on by it. You are in lust over it. You do not get the right to even say trade up. If you're going to celebrate them winning that game, makes no sense. There you have it. 248-539-9787. More the people giving my spin on Belichick losing his mind. I've got a lot to do. I'm fired up. I gotta be honest. I know it's a great day and it's a Monday and our football team blows. I'm fired up. I just got a lot of stuff in.
Starting route to Orchard Lake Road and Lode Pine Road.
Look at Roberto.
Use the left lane to make a U-turn.
You got some this weekend, didn't you? Look at you. You're glowing. Look at you. Maybe that's why you're shaking your leg all around while we're taping the podcast.
It's just high blood pressure.
Okay. All right. You're right. That's the veins pulsating in your forehead. 97.1.
Turn right onto Lode Pine Road.
There's two kinds of coffee in the world. There's your coffee, and there's not your coffee. Your coffee is your coffee because you make
In
it yourself.
2.1 miles,
So you
turn
get
right onto
exactly
Inkster
what you
Road.
want. At Speedway, we have always fresh coffee with thousands of ways to customize it, including our new espresso blend. So it's always your coffee, and your coffee is always better than not your coffee. Your coffee, your way, and now just $1.09. The convenience stores of Speedway.
I have a certain gift this time of year to make my friends and family cheer.
What could it be? Something from me?
Yes, sirree. Holiday Instant.
From the lottery.
You got it. Instant games are fun to give.
And they sure are fun to get.
They're easy to
Oh
buy.
my.
That's why they're my go-to gift. This season, stock up on your go-to gifts at your Michigan Lottery retailer. Instant games like Best of 50s, Holiday Lucky Times 12, Peppermint Payout, and Holiday Dazzle have top instant prizes of $500,000. And with an online game code, friends can play their favorite holiday games at MichiganLottery.com. And don't forget Powerball and Mega Millions with jackpots that jingle all the way.
Love it.
It's easy as pie.
Very true.
That's why they're my go-to gift. Holiday tickets from the Michigan Lottery. Sign up at MichiganLottery.com with promo code LIM for 10 free online games. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
It's not too early to begin preparing for your future. Register today for January classes at the Specs Howard School of Media Arts. Call 248-358-9000 to begin the process. Specs Howard offers 12-month programs in broadcast media arts, digital media arts, and graphic design. Call today at 248-358-9000.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, call 877-734-2200.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com station. Sports headlines all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Both the Pistons and Red Wings in action tonight. The Pistons wrapping up their home set with the 76ers out in Philadelphia. You can hear it over on News Radio 950 starting at 6:35. Red Wings, meanwhile, playing host to the Kings downtown. We'll have it for you right here on The Ticket starting at 7:10.
1 mile,
As Michigan
turn
continues to
right
prepare
onto
for their
Inkster
Peach Bowl
Road.
matchup with Florida, December 29th. Wolverines quarterback Shea Patterson said he's undecided about his future. Will make that decision about returning to the team or entering the draft after the game. AP has also put out their list of All-Americans. Michigan picking up 3. Devin Bush named to the second team. LeVert Hill, Chase Winovich grabbing third-team accolades. Latest AP Top 25 college basketball poll also released. Kansas, the new #1 team, followed by Duke, Tennessee, Gonzaga, and Michigan around at the top 5. Michigan State moving up a spot to #9. After knocking off the Cardinals yesterday in Arizona, the Lions in Allen Park today turning their attention to Sunday's game with the Bills in Buffalo. Head coach Matt Patricia telling DetroitLions.com this was a total team effort to pick up the win.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do in this league. Take the 3 phases. That's the bottom line, and it was good to see everybody kind of go out and perform in those 3 phases. And like I said before, kind of go through maybe some different changes that we had to make in all the phases of the game, and have the next guy come in and step in and go lose.
Week 14 also will come to a close tonight. Seahawks playing host to the Vikings. You can hear it on CBS Sports Radio 1270 starting at 8. We'll take an update next. Ryan Woolley for more. Go to 97ontheticket.com.
That's how you open up Christmas Eve. Well done. You came to the
for your
miles.
101
Arrive at
yards
Orchard Lake
passing.
Road and Lode Pine Road.
Thank you, good sir. And a Merry Christmas. Ticket text coming in hour number 2. Yes, Roberto is working on a Matthew Stafford amazing Christmas album. Since Caldwell Christmas doesn't make sense anymore, he's not here. But we will have it for you. And we've taken all your submissions. If you missed a couple of shows last week, I've got my to keep me warm, little boy, Frosty the man. And we've got them all. It's going to be a unbelievable Christmas album for you. An unbelievable Christmas. The Matthew Stafford album. Now, ticket texts are coming in. I've asked the question, are you Team Mikey? You wanted them to lose yesterday, you pissed they won, and you don't believe in the nonsense fairy tale of building a program and, the last 4 games means Patricia can coach. Or are you Team Dougie? You're okay that they won. You're interested in the last 4 games. You want Patricia, you believe that Matthew Patricia can show some proficiency as a head coach if they somehow go out and win the last one. That it'll build something for next year. You're Team Dougie, which is Doug Coach. Ticket text, Team Mike 100%. Team has holes everywhere, desperately needs a rebuild. The best way to do it, high draft capital. Agreed. People are claiming the end of the season last year with the changes of carrying over to this season. Right, exactly. It's a joke. Total joke. Is there a QB in this class the Giants could get that would retroactively make you like the Barkley pick? Sorry for the G-Men tangent. Yeah, Gary. Anyone that's good. I just need a quarterback to believe in that we're going to try to build around for the next decade. I don't know who it'll be at this point because the Giants are out of the top 10. Guys, I think it was pretty obvious after watching the Lions game. Both teams are trying to tank and the Lions lost again, Aaron and Warren. Mike, have you accepted the fact that Eli will be the Giants quarterback in 2019? You know, it's funny you say it. Of all people, Big G, my dad, has been talking about that as an organizational possibility since the beginning of the year, and I am only now horrified to admit he might be right. They show no desire to move on from him. It is unreal. I hate him. Lions fans should be upset about winning. As a Jet fan, I'm upset they won. I want Bowles out of New York. I want a better pick, Drew and McComb. Agree. This is how it works. Let's go to Steve on a cell. Stevie, what's going on, bud?
Oh, not much, Mike. How are you?
I'm frustrated, but I'm okay.
Right. Well, to the Team Dougie guys, I just want to propose this, and I'm going to rewind about 8 years ago. 2010, the Lions are sitting at 2-10 after 12 games. They're on their way to the first pick in the 2011 draft. You're talking maybe 3 at worst. The team decides to go out and win their final 4 games and go to 6-10. That 2011 draft, this is saying a lot, was one of the worst Mayhew had. Nick Perry,
In 1 mile,
Michael
arrive at Orchard Lake Road and Lode Pine Road.
Let me tell you who was taken in the top 5 guys. 4 guys. Cam Newton, Marcel Darius, A.J. Green, and Von Miller.
Ouch.
If you still feel that between 1 and 5 is the same as 10 through 15, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. I don't understand how these people think that winning games like this, and even seeing and witnessing these kind of seasons and these kind of drafts is beneficial to the team.
Because you know what they see? They will take the anecdotal evidence and find the exceptions to the rule while ignoring the percentages, right? Like while ignoring how much harder it is to do what Seattle did and find Cam Chancellor. Or, do what some of these teams do and find these players. It's like, well, wait, why do you want to make this harder on yourself? Why do you need to point out the needle in the haystack? Focus on the haystack.
And also, too, I want to make a point, and it's a little off topic, but I've noticed as a Detroit sports enthusiast myself for years, I'm talking 25, 30 years, I've noticed the same kind of people. The people that want the Lions to win out are the same people
Arrive at
that
Orchard
think the
Lake Road
Pistons
and
have a
Lode Pine
chance.
Road.
They're the same people that think Jordan Zimmerman's on a good deal, and they're the same people that want Darren Helm to get re-signed. It never fails in this town. There's one side and there's the other. There's people that want a little bit of success here, and then there's people like myself that now want long-term sustained success because I'm so tired of watching the crap. And that's what
It's interesting you say it because I think you only recognize those types of things when you've been here for a long time, and I happen to share your feelings there. I can't believe these people exist, but they do, and I got to deal with them. It's unreal. Appreciate it. Thanks, Steven. You know, a great example too is like, you know, you think it's going to be like you're going to get the same players lower in the draft than you do up high. And no, I mean, it can happen, but like, why make it harder on yourself? What are you doing? I mean, it's crazy. Like, here, look at the top 5 for like just a random year. I just clicked on the scroller. 2011, number 1, Cam Newton. Number 2, Von Miller. Number 3, Marcel Darius. Number 4, AJ Green. Number 5, Patrick Peterson. Number 6, Julio Jones. Right? Oh, it's just the same as 10 through 14, right? Hey, here's 10 through 14. Blaine Gabbert, Christian Ponder, J.J. Watt, Nick Fairley. How'd that go? Yeah, J.J. Watt's the one piece of evidence where you go, wow, they really tricked into one there. I don't know, for fun, Mike. Here, I'll do it for another year. Let's go to, 1 through 6 in another year. You got Sammy Bradford, Sue, Gerald McCoy, Trent Williams, Eric Berry, Russell Okung. Stud muffin. All right, here, we'll go down 10 through 14. Tyson Alaba, Anthony Davis, who's retired, Ryan Matthews, not in football, Brandon Graham solid, then Earl Thomas. That was at 14. Big one. Derek Morgan, Mike Iupati. I don't know, man. People are confusing. We'll go to George out in Farmington Hills. He's up next. George, what's going on, bud?
Yeah, definitely on your team, Mike. And it's because you always put facts behind it, and you usually do the one thing fans can't do is just take emotion out of it and able to step back and look at things objectively. Now, you're echoing just about everything I was talking to fans with social media about last night, but, you know, they got the same entire response as well. The Lions never drafted that well anyway, so what does it even matter?
Then why do you watch? Just give up.
It's like they don't trust Bob Quinn. Obviously, there's probably reason there. But even if the new GM comes in next year, they wouldn't trust him to be like, okay, yeah, let's get a top pick. They don't trust it, like, because they always want to bring up the history. It's like, and then they want to bring up other teams. It's like, well, name me another top 5 pick outside of Khalil Mack. And one person said it to me, that's actually doing anything recently now. And I'm like, and I didn't even give that a response. It's just, they're always going to use the history. It's like, well, we never drafted well anyway, so what does it matter? And then they always want to say, well, guys in 10 through 20 are just as good as 1 through 10. And I'm like, no. Why would you want to make it harder? Just get a higher pick to have the better option.
Oh, I hear top six from 17. Jamal Adams is one of the best safeties in football and a building block for the Jets. He went number 6. Leonard Fournette at 4. Myles Garrett at number 1. Solomon Thomas looks like a bust. The kid Frisco took. Trubisky's, the Bears guy for the next few years. Like, there are your picks. It just is what it is.
Then you always want to explain the financial reason, but I think the fan base is split on this, and I think the side that sides with Doug, honestly, I think most of those fans are just broken. Like, they've seen someone losing that they don't even care. They just want to win, to feel good, even if it doesn't help to build long term. I think they don't really care. They're just so broken about 6 years of winning. They're like, why we want to lose? And then of course they pull out the fan card. If you want to lose, your team lose, you're not a real fan. And it's like, come on now. Like, seriously, this team that does not have enough talent.
Here's another one for you. George, I'm going to give you some ammunition.
Starting route to 4055 Lotus Drive.
Here's 2016. I gave you 17.
1.5 miles.
Number
Turn
1,
left onto
Jared
Willow
Goff.
Road.
2, Wentz. 3, Bosa. 4, Zeke Elliott. 5, Jalen Ramsey. And then, ready? Here's 11 through 15. Here we go. Eli Apple. Bum. Vernon Hargraves. Bum. Sheldon Rankins is okay. Laramie Tunsil and Carl Joseph, who the Raiders are already trying to cut or trade. Yeah, your people are right. There's nobody recent who's doing anything, right?
Right. It'll be clear now. Oh, I got one request, and the podcast is very good. Can Roberto make a Stafford remix to the Grinch You're a Mean One.
Yes, that's already underway for the Stafford Christmas album. I promise you, George. The Stafford Christmas album is going to be appointment list. I really look forward to unleashing it. Hopefully later this week. I'd really love to have it. 248-539-9797. If you need a part, but you can't get to the store just yet, you need to go to O'ReillyAuto.com. Buy your parts online. Pick them up in any of the 4,500 O'Reilly Auto Parts stores nationwide. No shipping costs, easy returns, convenient pickup on your schedule. Shop your way for the parts you need. It's O'ReillyAuto.com. It's O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
This holiday season at Myers, save big on ham and everything you need for the meal. Get your cooked spiral sliced ham for only 88 cents per pound and have more than enough for everyone. Get $80 off your next shopping trip when you buy Apple iPads. Select toys from E-Tech, Leapfrog, and Melissa & Doug are 25% off. Save big
Fournette
this
did
holiday
nothing.
at Myers. Exclusions apply. See all the deals at Meijer.com.
And then Breeze and first half he had 0 points after the first half was over. He still ended up getting like 16. He scored a couple of touchdowns at the end.
Think you won't be challenged at Schoolcraft College? Our professors think otherwise. Our faculty is serious
St.
about
Louis?
academics, and you can bet you'll be challenged. We'll teach you the skills you need to compete and
Los Angeles.
power your academic accomplishments, and then go eat
Yeah.
You'll learn to
Bottom.
apply yourself, do your best work, and explore exciting possibilities inside and outside the classroom. The college
Yeah, I think he did pretty well. Well, I think he did
you
average.
can connect with people who share your passions, join a club, or even start your own. If you're ready to make your goals a reality, to learn what it takes to succeed in a competitive world, Schoolcraft College should be your college choice.
Oh.
We'll help you tackle your dreams,
San Diego?
accomplish what you start, and finish with the skills to move on with
I
confidence.
know. Freaking the
Classes
injuries
are
are
forming now
killing
in
me.
Livonia, Garden City, and online. Go to schoolcraft.edu or find us on Facebook. Welcome to Schoolcraft. Welcome to college.
I lost my
Ho, ho. Everyone knows that Kris Kringle is the Santa of the North Pole, but here in Michigan, Mother Waddles plays
That
the
team
role of
was-
Santa to
that
thousands
team
of
was
needy
decimated
families
by
year-round.
injuries,
In fact,
kids.
Mother Waddles has been
Half
helping
my
the
team
poorest of the
hurt.
poor for over 60 years. And now you can
And then
become one of
Fournette,
Mother Waddles' elves by donating your card today. The time is running out. You must donate your car before December 31st if you want that year-end Blue Book value tax deduction as a stocking stuffer. So if you have an extra car and you're considering donating it, call Mother Waddles at 313-WADDLES and tell them that you want to be one of Mother Waddles' elves.
Yeah, I've got a shot.
That number
I've got
again is
most of my guys in
313-WADDLES, or you can donate your car online at motherwaddles.com.
They have good
On
games.
behalf of the Mother Waddles mission, we wish everyone a very blessed holiday season. It's time to join the millions of people
What's that?
that make happy with
Oh,
video conferencing. Zoom gives you flawless video, crystal clear audio, or instant sharing
Where are you
across
at?
any mobile, tablet, or desktop device. But the best thing about Zoom? It just works. So ditch the distractions, join the movement, and meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Visit Zoom.us to set up your free account today. That's Zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing. Parents and grandparents, this holiday season, give the gift of a lifetime, a college education. Plan your future by starting on Michigan's Education Savings Program now. It's a 7% $49 savings plan. Get details at MISAVES.com.
So who got Andre Ware? Or not? Spencer Ware or whatever his name is. Kansas City. Mark? No, the other guy got 2 touchdowns. Williams. Put in for him, I think. Now we got Thomas Jackson. voice work. He does like commercials and stuff. He's the voice of the commercials.
Pass back and forth kind of thing, and not the Hail Mary because, I don't know, he didn't think Rodgers could get it to the end zone. This was the inverse. This
know.
was Belichick thinking,
Yeah.
even though he denies it, and said, well, we knew they were doing a pass back and forth kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would you have
Well, I think they're living off
that
the
field
daughter
for
now.
a pass back and forth kind
I
of
think
thing?
they're living off the daughter.
Is that body pass?
Daughter just married someone.
Why did you not have Devin McCourtney?
Cameron's sister.
He's your best tackler. He's one of your best defensive players. Bill Belichick
Parents,
first
I
home
think
run,
they're
and then
going out there living in the guest
claims,
house.
oh no, we knew they were going to run some lateral play. Okay, well if that's true, you had entirely
What's
the
that?
wrong personnel. See, Bill,
Apparently not, from what
that's
I've
not true.
heard.
You were prepared
They
for
rent the
Hail
house
Mary
in
that
Birmingham.
Ryan Tannehill couldn't execute.
They spend it
Just
faster
like
than they
Caldwell
make.
was prepared for a play that Rodgers didn't need to execute.
She worked for
I feel like the time space
Xfinity, I think it was. No, not Xfinity, for OnStar. For production, like commercials and stuff.
And at the final play against Miami, he made butchered it. Why the hell would Rob Gronkowski be out there? Why would McCourtney not?
No, she was like directing.
And you can lie to the media and no one
That's
cares,
Cameron
but
does
you were
work
playing
like
for that
lighting
Hail
and stuff.
Mary. Gronkowski to hide behind the ball, 96.
He's actually Cameron has done a commercial.
They were not prepared for Hail Mary, even though they were facing the quarterback. Not executing.
He was
That is the
in the
biggest
commercial. He was Berkeley. So I think he was. I'm not sure if he had a. I don't know if he had a mask on or not. Stealing a car. They shut the car off. Oh, yeah, we're having a. Started out in Taylor, went to Sinclair Shores, then to Garden City, Dearborn Heights, now we are heading to Waterford. Now, most of these are soft surface ones, grass, dirt, and stuff. Most of the cities have stopped a lot of these. Probably pretty soon, next week or two. That's, when I first started, there was pretty much consistently 2,500 jobs open. Checked just a little bit ago, there's 400 left, and they're almost all soft surface jobs. Even the soft surface jobs are getting easy. You can't really do anything because the dirt's freezing. But, what's that? Yeah, they're still doing pretty crappy from what I hear. I guess November was down 50% over last year. They were down 50% over last year at the same time, same month. What's that? Craig does. He absolutely doesn't want to close this. He's losing money. Mattress store. He said, "Can They've got they have they call it the new foster care
I know, Adam, I was watching that game on Thursday night when they did what
program
they
where
did
they
against the Leafs, and I was already upset. that
clothes
they
and
had
donated clothes and stuff, give them to foster families.
And like you're at a point where we
They,
have some nice pieces together, and you know you get the bad news that man.
They used big time.
Eventually will be foundational.
They use our delivery guys to deliver all that stuff. I think that's the reason why it's keep it open. So he still has the delivery guys and the trucks. Plus the cost for the mattress place is pretty minimal now. They've got 2 sales guys. They've got Diane and 2 delivery guys that work 2 days a week. There's not a whole lot of cost.
You need elite talent, and this team doesn't have a lot of elite talent.
Yeah. My salary was the biggest part of it. The other 2 guys, sales guys they have left, they only make like $13, $14 an hour. I haven't figured it out yet. Not sure. I think he will be, but we'll have to wait and see.
Those are the best players, guys. Yeah, Khalil Mack, the Bears traded for him. They could do it because their quarterback was taken second overall and makes no money. They could pay him.
March, I might
Khalil
be
Mack was taken 5th overall.
doing that
Von Miller was
marijuana
second
stuff
or
full
third
time.
overall. Jalen Ramsey was 5th overall. Gerald McCoy was 3.
What's that?
Sue was 2. This is important.
Running one of those marijuana places.
His brother Nick is going to be number 1 overall.
Not unless you can come to Oakland County.
You gotta take your shot to get elite talent, and elite talent generally resides out.
It's still Wayne County, isn't it?
And oh, by the way, if the Cowboys weren't utterly regrettable, guess what other pick they wouldn't have had? They wouldn't have had the 3rd pick in the 2nd round where they took Jalen Smith. Well, on the 2nd day of the draft, everybody was trying to trade
I mean,
up
it
to
could
pick,
be.
knowing he'd have to quote-unquote redshirt
I could
year
run into
because
her.
of the injury in the ballgame. But guess what? Dallas didn't screw themselves.
No,
by winning
they
games
have.
and
I think they're going to have a place in
3rd pick in the 2nd round, they took
Warren, I think.
your phone calls. We're going to get to
Either
them next.
Warren or
Everybody sit tight. We'll
Ferndale,
get there.
something
Want to
like
knock
that.
out a blitz as well. 97.
It might be Ferndale.
Well, guys, you know the study showed that skipping 6